This story starts out innocently enough. When I was younger, me and my dad both shared a love for music. We're not as close now, but we used to go on drives every Sunday and just listen to music that we liked. I can recall one Sunday where we drove around listening to the Beach Boys and it was such a fun time. Now, however, when I think of those days, I always come back to the day me and my dad listened to this one song by Lou Reed. The song was called Romeo Had Juliet, a fairly popular song in his catalog. I had heard this song before as I was a pretty big Lou Reed fan, but this time something was different. Strange even. It sounded as if someone recorded it on an old walkie-talkie, so it was very quiet. So my dad turned it up so we could hear the music. I wish he wouldn't have done that, because what followed was traumatizing. I instantly knew it wasn't Lou Reed's voice. It was very high-pitched and was kind of scary. I also noticed the words were different. They seemed to be saying something like drive, off, and road. I wasn't sure what that meant, but as I looked over to ask my dad, I noticed his eyes were pitch black. I tried anything to get his attention. Yelling, waving my hand in his face, pinching him, anything. I noticed he was starting to swerve on the road right as we were approaching this one road called Henry Boulevard. Here, there was a sharper turn with a huge drop-off into rocks. My dad wasn't budging, and I was worried he wouldn't turn in time. All while this was happening, the music was still blaring, getting louder and more clear, saying drive off the cliff, drive off the cliff. More and more aggressive. I finally had the idea to eject the CD and throw it out, and my dad snapped out of it just in time. He didn't even notice anything was wrong. When we got back home, I told him about it, but he just thought I was imagining things, but I knew I wasn't. I wish I would have kept that CD and destroyed it, because any poor soul could have it now, and I just hope they don't suffer a terrible fate.